it's not going to be any kind of bout. It's about to be a tag team extravaganza.
Just once, I'd like to be invited to a tag team hootenanny.
Can you have a tag team hootenanny?
I don't see why not.
Well, tonight, our whole night's called Theater of War.
Introducing first, currently making their way to the ringside area, fighting out of Winter Park, Florida. Here are the team of Jay Sky and Richard Adonis, the Rapture.
I mean, Jason Heat, I feel like the whole temperament in this room has just changed.
Very different vibe as the Rapture has arrived. Do you think you'll survive?
I would like to believe so, but I'm also not in the middle of a ring with these two.
Jason Heat, Philip Stamper here as representing the Masquerade. Jay Sky, Richard Adonis, the Rapture in tag team action.
And their opponents.
Our ring announcer, master of ceremonies, Larry Legend, said this was going to be a tag team extravaganza, but I think we've actually been invited to a funeral specifically for these two men.
What are you talking about?
This is the Bo script for post-game. I was here, so were you, last month.
Currently making their way to the ringside area, hailing from the pregame. Here are the team of Vinny Talana and Miami Mike Walker.
Richard Adonis made it clear it was a toast. It was a toast, not just to postgame, but to the end of postgame. And that's what we've been invited to. The funeral for Too Much Talata and Miami Mid.
Get serious. You know, they like to have fun. That's true. But you know what? They have been amazingly successful in competition here at
Maybe
FWA.
they should get serious. Maybe they should get serious.
What? Hey, like you said before, they're doing what it takes for them to win. And they've been pretty damn good at it.
Postgame has been indomitable. They have been the top of the tag division so far, but how good could they be? How much more unstoppable could they be if, big slap by Richard Adonis. No fear whatsoever.
But postgame is not backing down from this.
No. Postgame, for their credit and their ill, I don't know that they're smart enough to back down from a fight. They're fearless, but sometimes fear is a self-preservation, especially when you're going up against a modern-day impaler like Richard Adonis. This man is dangerous.
Now overpowering Miami Mike into the corner, but Mike able to escape.
Adonis and Sky approach professional wrestling with almost religious fervor. The Masquerade is a way of life for these two.
Well, hey, you said post-game like to have fun and go drinking. Isn't that a way of life for them?
Yes, exactly. And post-game, they should be getting a good night's sleep, not doing whatever it is that they do out there on the streets.
They're not homeless. They're not like vagabonds.
Listen, they don't get home. If they have homes, they don't wind up there at 3 a.m.
But they are here right now. Mike tried to escape from the grasp of Adonis.
Very evenly matched are Richard Adonis and Miami Mike.
Nice drag. Miami connected with that drop kick.
It was almost a tornado on the back of Richard Adonis. Tag made into too much Talata.
Vinny Talata.
Well, it's too much, and here's the thing. It's a compliment and maybe a not so much. It's, what? Talata.
It's a whole lot of Talata.
No, it's too much Talata. One, because he's a lot of man, and two, because he's a lot to deal with. Have you ever been in a room with him?
I have.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of fun.
Sucks the air.
What are you talking about? As they're going up against Adonis, who I think he thinks is a legit vampire.
Well, yeah, he sucks the blood.
Whoa, focusing on the arm of Adonis, but Adonis thought he was able to work free, but Vinny kept on.
I'm not saying the Masquerade is a cult, but I am going to say they drink a lot of Kool-Aid.
That's just because Flavor Aid went out of business. Vinny keeping down Adonis.
What does Talata have to prove here right now? Like, is he proving something to Mike? Is he proving something to himself, to the fans? Because that certainly isn't going to help him win the match.
Oh, it certainly can if he gets behind the mind of Adonis. Tag made behind Adonis's back.
The Hellhound, Jay, Sky, and now the two big men of their respective teams.
Sky going for that cover. Only got a 1 count out of it. A 1 count.
Very similar compositions in these teams. You have a technical master and then a big bruiser. So what we're looking at wrestling-wise is very similar. It's just lifestyle-wise couldn't be more different.
At the same time, Vinny knew he was getting into dangerous territory. That he was being backed up into the corner of Masquerade. Knew that he had to keep some distance, but got caught. Sky with Vinny. Big chop.
Jay Sky and Richard Adonis are brothers in blood, whereas post-game are just brothers in blood alcohol content.
Oh, jeez.
Tag made now to Richard Adonis, who I don't know that there's an official leader of the Rapture, but unofficially, Adonis seems to call the shots. Those chops are insane.
Miami Mike able to make a tag. Vinny sent Adonis into the ropes. Mike tripping up Adonis. Adonis now suplexed by Vinny. Off the ropes comes Mike. An assist. Big splash.
Both of these teams are as close as you could possibly be without being related. It's almost like they can read each other's minds.
Sky being wrecked.
Post-game, cleaning house. I appreciate that post-game has taken this very seriously. Clearly the threat of existential end. Wait a second, great work by the Rapture.
Mike was going for a dive. You saw Sky trapping Vinny, dragging him to the outside, send him into that barricade, that post now.
I get it, the Rapture, they made Talata disappear.
I'm sure they would like to bury Talata somewhere, as I think you would too. Oh, Adonis trapping Mike. Kick to the back of the head from Sky. Now suplex released. Miami Mike in big trouble. Covered 1, 2. Sky only able to get a 2 count out of it.
See if the Masquerade can take advantage of the effective power play for as long as Talata's out. This is basically a handicap match. Now, but the big lug is already getting to his feet.
Big lug?
Well, I could have said oaf, but I chose to be nice.
You're trying to imply like that he doesn't have skill. Like
No. Talata has skill. Talata has size.
He doesn't just lumber around the ring.
Well, he just lumbers around life.
Well, he just keeps dancing through, doesn't he?
I'm just saying it's a good thing that post-game are athletes, because they weren't going to be scholars. Richard Adonis.
Adonis not able to keep down Miami Mike.
Whereas the Masquerade, I mean, if they weren't wrestlers, they could be preachers, they could be cult leaders. There is a lot of job opportunities for scary, manipulative, slightly religious people in the world.
Whoa. Right now, Adonis tearing apart the arms, the upper back of Miami Mike.
Can't make the shot if you can't move your arm.
Vinny trying to encourage Miami Mike as right now Adonis and Sky enjoying their moment.
I appreciate this because this has always bothered me. In this climate, Miami Mike basically bragging that you're Florida man? Come on, have some shame.
I mean, he has fun. It just happens to be that he's from Miami.
Well, wouldn't brag about that. Jay Sky, so powerful. The Rapture have successfully isolated Miami Mike.
Keeping Mike grounded, focusing their attention on that arm, shoulder, upper back.
After this match, maybe Miami Mike will make his own personal Rapture and go like a snowbird back to Florida.
Hey, it's only getting hotter here at FWA and in Maryland, so then he would be coming here as a snowbird.
That loudmouth Talata just screaming to Miami Mike like that's going to make the difference. Mike's got to fight out of this with some grit and some toughness on his own. He can't always be relying on his big buddy on the corner.
Mike struggling, trying to get over to his corner. Kicks off Sky. Can he make it?
Tag to Adonis.
Adonis with the foot. Miami Mike. Mike goes for a kick. Misses. Connects with the second one. Can he make it? But Sky stopping Miami Mike from the front. Suplex attempted, but Miami able to land on his feet. Rocking Adonis with a shot. Ducks under a clothesline attempt. Tag made to Vinny. Talata comes in the ring. Getting rid of Sky. Getting rid of Adonis. Clothesline.
Heavy physicality amongst all four of these men.
Oh.
Red Rover sent Talata right over.
Oh,
He's a juggernaut.
just dumping Sky. Adonis setting the ropes. Vinny goes up. Cover 1, 2.
Vinny Talata is a beast.
Oh, watch out for Sky. Now getting rid of Sky again.
Say hello, say goodbye to Jay Sky. But it may have made a difference. Miami Mike saying he's ready, but
Oh, is it pulled out by Sky?
spoke a little too soon. That's that overconfidence.
Uh-oh.
What's amazing,
kick.
what's amazing about what Adonis just did, Phil, is that he managed to maneuver Talata perfectly in place through offensive moves.
Ooh. Double team action rocking Talata right now. Cover 1, 2, and oh.
This one was almost done. Miami Mike having a panic attack over on the ropes, realizing that there was no way for him to break that up in time if Talata couldn't get the job done.
Adonis climbing up to the top turnbuckle as Sky picks up Vinny Talata. Talata,
Incredible that he is able to keep Talata, a man that size, on his shoulders.
well, not for long. Oh, wait a minute. Now Talata
How did Talata pick him up
using Adonis as a weapon. Now makes a tag out to Miami Mike.
and is still holding Adonis?
Mike running knee. Drop in the middle of the ring. Covers. Does
Miami Mike is
1,
legal.
2. Oh, only got a 2 count.
Legitimately thought that was it. Thought that post-game had it. The way they comport themselves in their personal lives is disgraceful, but the way that they wrestle is impeccable. They are seemingly the best tag team in this division.
Tag made to Talata.
Of course, the Rapture has an opportunity to prove that wrong right here, right now.
Oh, no. Adonis catching Mike with that kick. Vinny trying to take back control, but gets rolled through. Cover 1, 2. Oh, Vinny eats that knee from Adonis.
Wow, Jay Sky is in position. Jay Sky! Superhuman splash.
Vinny, Mike is now sent to the floor.
The
Cover on Mike.
Masquerade! The Masquerade!
Vinny able to count, kick out.
Vinny Talata is indomitable.
Man.
That's like indomitable, but in Jersey.
I was thrown off by you.
I've been told. The Rapture have invited us to the funeral of postgame, and it looks like they're going to make good on that promise.
Oh, but Miami Mike is back up, holding Adonis in place as Talata runs Sky into him. Cover 1, 2. Only get a 2 count. Vinny.
You're not going to get a quick roll up on Jay Sky. He's just too strong.
Miami Mike tagging back in. Sky rocked middle of the ring. Big crossbody off the top, but Adonis gets tackled by Talata.
Talata went right through Adonis. That was like watching a car go through a lamppost at 120 miles per hour.
Tag made to Talata.
Talata lifted him up. Slam dunk. And game over in favor of postgame.
Here are your winners, postgame.
To the consternation of many, myself included, postgame continue to win and win and win. They are very good at this wrestling thing. Winning does not entitle you to a microphone.
Hey, cut that music. I got something to say. Most of y'all already know who we are. I'm Miami Mike Walker. This is a whole lot of Vinny Talata. We are the postgame. And from here on out, we want nothing but the best that professional wrestling has to offer. I'm gonna go on a record and say it. Myself and Vinny, we're the best tag team on the East Coast. And we are having an open challenge to anybody starting in April who wants to come step to us. Vin Dog, let them know.
As my boy Miami Mike said, we are the best tag team on the East Coast. So what's the next step? Beat every other tag team on every East Coast, North, South, across the pond, international. Come here to Havre, Maryland, so you can get this work out.
Well, post-game celebrating another amazing victory and opening a huge open challenge to anyone in wrestling, saying that they are the best tag team on the East Coast.
Big words, they're going to have to defend them. I'm very curious to see who is going to answer the challenge this coming April to go up against postgame here at FWA.